think this should be pretty good. Alrighty. Close in. There we go. Zoom. And be careful of how much we're going into the side here, right? I'm just gonna make sure we have a slight, we can't make this totally flat, which is okay. So we're gonna have a slight little thing. If we go totally flat, I think we're gonna trim through right about here. So I think that's all I'm gonna really do with this one, is I'm gonna leave that alone. Carve out the inside of this. Slowly walk this out to the side here. Oh. Today I went to Party City because there's one that's going, maybe a lot of Party Cities are going out of business, but I was looking at trying to find some cheap costumes to wear, and there was a couple things that I thought was cool. There was like these like armor shoulder pads and like a chainmail, like a fake chainmail hat, which I thought was kind of cool, but I decided against it at the end of the day. I'm looking for is kind of like peasant apparel, right? That's really what I'm looking for. But anyway, rounding this edge off. We'll probably go maybe a little bit deeper here in a second, but we just kind of want to make sure we get this underway. This side of this looks here. right on the side. Slowly popping that off. But again, we probably went a little bit too thin on the foot ring on this vessel here. So I'm not totally in love with it. I think that should be enough though. Slowly pop this up. We got our little jar, the foot. I'm really not, something that I'm really displeased with myself is that I keep making these bottoms that taper in when that's where I need to connect the tubes. So it's really actually not good that I'm making these sorts of vessels that taper close. I need to make them straight up and down, and I gotta stop messing around with the fancy shapes here, you know. Like, it actually makes it at least 25% harder to finish the object. That's a lot of time. 25% of the time is messing with that one decision that we're making early on. It's kind of obnoxious, right? Okay. These things are getting a little bit too stiff, so I'm going to throw those away. I'm going to start off with some new ones. Again, we kind of have to do this by eye. I think probably about here we'll go into. I'm going to say start tapering here. So you can see I make a little mark and an indentation on the bottom as well. Now you guys can't really see, but I'll try to keep it right over here so you guys can see on the top camera. And look, I've been doing a lot of editing, all the content from last week, yesterday, and the day before that, and I realized how many times I go like this with my head and I cover what I'm doing up here. So that's kind of an issue. I gotta make sure I stop doing that, to be honest. Makes me actually want to put that camera in a different spot, but I still think that's a good spot. Despite every once in a while my head will get in the way. I really just need to get better at going like this instead of going like this. It's okay. Life goes on, you know what I mean? Okay. And we're just trimming. I'm always trying to go past that center point, never like directly through it, you know? Like, my thing's never going through, it's always kind of like catching it. Like, I'm always imagining this edge is like a waterfall, and then it's going over the rock, and then straight through, right? So it's like, and so that's where I want that tool, is catching it. So you can choose any way as long as you're catching that. I guarantee you, if you knew anything about physics, you'd be able to help me describe the phenomenon that's happening there. I guarantee you there's like a name for it that I just don't know. I always check my left side because sometimes I always forget I set tools right here. So I just noticed that when I was editing, there's a couple streams where like I left something there, stood up, and then all of a sudden that thing launched from my hip onto the ground and made a loud noise. So now I'm just trying to, instead of just not doing that anymore, I'm just going to get used to just checking to see if I have anything there quick. Clay stuck onto this thing. Come on. okay. But even this, do you see that slight taper? It just makes connecting the tubes significantly harder. So it's always kind of like a bad thing. I think there's really never a time where it's good, to be totally honest. I should just start making square jars when I do this. I think that's all I'll do for the next batch of them. So it'll be even easier to connect. All right, we got one more. And we can start connecting these guys together, which, again, we actually need to see how this is going. Yeah, that clean as hell, bro. You put in work for real. On these? Nah, these ones, I'm lazy bones right now. I made these last week and they're just not done yet. It's just kind of, I don't know. I think I was a little bit lazy. I was doing too much editing. I should get back onto just like editing as I go instead of stockpiling. Because sometimes, I mean, I had to go through almost like 25 hours of footage to edit, and that was just not a good time. I should just split it up. What's my favorite food? Clay? No, I think my favorite food has got to be like Jello or something. Like I like Jello, and I like well, my favorite food overall has got to be chicken tortilla soup, right? But Jello is like, I don't even know. Do you classify Jello as a food? I think not a lot of humans got to eat Jello, like in the history of humankind. So I think we're living through a lucky era. A lucky era of Jello. Astronaut food. It is. My mom's cooking. Trust me, when she makes like a beef stew or something, or this stuff called like Spanish rice, pork chops, it's crazy. And that's Lazy Bones cheese. If that's Lazy Bones, then stuff about to go wild. It could, but I gotta get a better mentality. My mentality is so bad these days. So I just need to start taking accountability and getting more angry about things. Yeah, you know, I think you're talking about some of those older streams. Yeah, that was a fun time because I was just letting YouTube was doing such a good job, just like throwing random stuff in my algorithm that I just come across a lot of that stuff. Don't worry, Emily. I'm not. I don't need the positive reinforcement. I appreciate it though. It's good when things aren't looking how you want, right? That means like you're still have like room to go where you want to go. You know what I mean? So if something looks bad, that's totally good in my mind, right? Because then you can like, you know that you can do more. But I appreciate you trying to be nice. down. Did you believe at the Party City today I couldn't even find a clown nose? I was looking for a clown nose and I couldn't find it. Music kind of like Bob Dylan. Nice, kind of like. I don't really know who Bob Dylan is. Is he like a country guy? Country music? He said what? Calm down, he must be trolling. I really don't know who Bob Dylan is, you guys. Obviously he's a singer, and obviously he does acoustic guitar stuff, right? So I'm assuming a country song. I'm not really into that whole music stuff really, guys. Like the only music I listen to is like in the car I listen to music, and it's my friends. My friends, we made like meme songs for each other. So it's like, that's the extent of what I do as far as music goes. Maybe sometimes when I'm editing and I need to find music for my stuff or on stream to keep you guys. You're keeping me from working? You guys are crazy. Nah, man, that's impossible for a U.S. citizen to not know Bob Dylan. All right, we'll look up Bob Dylan if you guys think it's that important for American culture. Bob Dylan. I've never seen this guy in my life. He looks like that one radio host, what's the guy's name? Howard Stern. Bob Dylan looks like Howard Stern, yo. So he made music? I've never heard this guy. He looks like a combination between Elvis and Howard Stern. Never heard of the guy in my life. Sorry, guys. Sorry to disappoint. I don't know. Have to play it? Bob Dylan knocking his. You want song Rex? No, it's okay. You guys are so funny. Gonna get demonetized, but you must recognize him, I'm sure. Why would I get demonetized? Like, does he say bad words? That's what happened with that Frank Zappa guy I was listening to the other day. Somebody told me to do copyright. I don't care about copyright, dude. None of my stuff ever gets past monetization anyway, so who cares? You guys want to listen to Bob Dylan? So funny. Okay. Bob Dylan mix. If it's anything weird, we're turning it off. Just so you guys know. I'm not... Because the Frank Zappa stuff, that was too much. You guys are literally going to the salty spittoon with this one, dude. What is this? Okay. This is what you guys wanted. I'm just, you guys, I'm telling you right now, you guys can't be mad at me if I don't like it, okay? I'm not kidding. We'll listen to it, but it doesn't mean, right now it's not hitting the greatest, I'll be totally honest with you guys. So why is Bob Dylan so important, you guys? What did he, is he like a pioneer of this sort of music, or? Okay, I'll let it, wait, I already had it connected, what was I doing? Okay, I'll let it sit. I won't ask any more questions. I feel like I'm watching Old Yeller or Cars. I'm watching the movie Cars. I already think we're a little bit too thin. Oh, there's this guy on Instagram who kind of looks like this Bob Dylan guy. He's like a Bob Dylan clone, I would say. Okay, next play some Johnny Cash. I know who Johnny Cash is. He does like, I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. Johnny Cash prison concert is pretty amazing to behold. Okay, I'll look that up after today's stream. I'll watch it. That sounds kind of interesting to watch, actually. There it is. Somebody asked, how did you learn pottery? Well, I was in school I wanted to be an animator, and then I saw what you had to do to become an animator, and it wasn't for me. So I was in art school, and I was a drawing major. I did a bunch of charcoal drawing, finished a piece, was kind of not satisfied with it, even though it was probably my favorite one I've done. I just didn't feel good finishing it. And then I was like, well, you know what, I can't do this. I gotta try something else. So then I started just going over to the pottery studio all the time. Did a lot of watching people. I don't really think I learned too much in my classes, to be honest. I think because I was the only guy in the class, they banished me to the kick wheel. So I had to practice on a kick wheel. And I feel like I didn't, since it was in the corner, I felt like I didn't really get too much attention from my teacher. So it's kind of just like trying to get good on it, and then messing up a whole bunch until I got better at it. But yeah, so it's kind of taught, but I would say I'm not self-taught, I'm self-observed. That Bob Dylan bro vibe name, low-key hitting deja vu on me for real. Really? The Bob Dylan? Careful with that foot. Stop it, zone. Bro. The shuriken zone. You can't be doing that to me already. Alright. Again, we're gonna have to go right into the middle here. This kind of is giving me like Bob Marley vibes. You guys feel that or no? He said, "Girl, what? You heard what I said? You don't think so? What the heck?" This song is from the movie The Big Lebowski. I've heard of that movie. There's bowling in that scene, and a guy who has long hair, kind of like me. All right, I gotta turn this down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. All right, Bob Dylan, come on, bro. You gotta simmer down a little bit. You're being a little too loud. You're going for a walk, but you can tag along. Thank you. I appreciate it. I needed to go for a walk today. I feel like it'd be funny if, you know how there's like the little, is it a Polly Pocket or something? Where you had to take care of your little animal in the, it's like a game that you take around with you all the time. Not Polly Pocket. It's something else. Like Neopet or something. It's like a little, that's what I feel like I should make, like a hacked version of that. Need a DJ for my stream. Playtime in a Bottle by Jim Croce. Alright, we can try that then. Alright. What is it called? You called it Time in a Bottle? It's gonna be another, like, Time in a Bottle. Another one, like, I need to wear a hat for or something. I feel like, hold on, I'm gonna go get my hat because you guys got me laughing over here. So hold on one sec. I'll be back, guys. Stay safe. Don't get lost. Guess who's home? I'm back. I'm back. Okay. You guys are gonna hear some loud noises. Okay. We're gonna turn this on, and you guys are camera A. Camera A. All right. Let's see if I nailed the vibe. The vibe. Here's your guys. Here we go, guys. Time in a bottle. Hold on. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do. Is this the vibe, you guys? Is that the vibe? Got my little hat on. How's that? If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure and then it's the cowboy hat, you know? I look like John Lennon. I don't even know. He's the... See the guy from Rocket Man? That's John Lennon. I think actually we're pretty close to being done with this one, which is funny. I left when it was almost already finished. That's Elton John. Okay. Using the Beatles, right? John Lennon. I think I like this one, guys. This one's okay. Why go so heavy for this needs to be played when traveling and throwing on a mountain? Do you guys actually listen to lyrics of songs? I'm curious. I feel like I haven't heard a single word this guy said, and I don't think I ever listen to lyrics on songs. Like, I've never like listened to a song and been like, man, the lyrics touch my soul. It's always like, does that sound good? Yeah, okay, great. You know. So we got our things trimmed now. So now we need to, we actually need to move some stuff around here. Are these still wet? Nope, not in there. So do you guys like that song? Do we give it a good thumbs up, thumbs down? Beatles are the best. Round up to know. What are you guys talking about? You guys are getting so like I put on Bob Dylan and went Time in a Bottle and you guys are all like in love with each other. Alright, let's see. Beatles, he was in the Roaches, bro. Give PD instrumentals every day, he's happy. Yeah, that's literally, that's all I need is just instrumental. Okay. I'll play like, what is some of these? I don't know, guys. It's giving me some things in the same vibe. I just kind of want to play, what is this? You guys like this? It sounds like the up music or something. It's so funny. Okay, I need to get a, where's my tubes are over there. Why the heck are they over here? I swear. Things kind of migrate all around whenever I'm in the studio. So we gotta check how wet these are, because if these are too wet, I'm literally just gonna end the stream after all that hullabaloo about music. You guys want to be the DJ? I just don't even know how to do that. If you guys figure out an easy way to... Oh, these are good. Alright, the stream goes on, guys. My tubes are ready to be put on. I mean, if you guys just like make like a list on your channel or something, like a playlist, and you just like the songs you want, I can click on your guys' channel, like just be like, yo, Kalu Kasi will be like, yo, dude, click on my channel. I'll click on it, and then I'll be like, oh, playlist, blah, 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 there, done. I got an easy way to make a Spotify jam sesh. I just don't have Spotify. I refuse Spotify. Now we actually need to, like, cut these things open. Dang, where are we gonna do this, though? Are we really gonna do it on the wheel? I feel like if we do it on the wheel, it's gonna be kind of obnoxious. Spotify goated? You guys think so, really? At PD. I can set up a DJ thing, but YouTube won't allow for easy ad. I'll think of something if you guys want post them. You guys literally just I don't need you guys to put so much effort into the stream. If you guys just like make your own little album in your own playlist, I can just click on that. I feel like I don't want you guys to work too hard on behalf of me, you know? Like, you guys should just be like chilling out, not like putting in effort for the stream, you know? YouTube is goated. I agree. I feel like YouTube is goated. We actually need to choose the forms. Like, I don't even know what we're gonna do. Okay. Dude, I just dented that edge so bad. Alrighty. I think that'll be good. Oh, it won't be a live DJ. So you guys literally want a live DJ? I can imagine this being pretty interesting. But also, I don't know if I can I fully trust you guys? Yeah. I feel like one of you guys is gonna put in a song that's gonna get me freaking banned or something, you know? Like being the one in control, you know what I mean? Alright, so we gotta look at these guys. I don't really know which ones we're thinking about here. You have to study for your ACT soon, though? Yeah, yo, go study. That is like, you shouldn't even be watching this stream. You gotta go study for that. You gotta go study. go study for your ACT, or you're gonna end up doing what I'm doing right now. Oh, it's so funny. For real, it's important. Okay. I feel like these are a good vibe. What are you guys talking about? Cupcakes? What the heck? Giving thumbs up. Promotion wizard you were looking for. Wizard? Yeah, I've been this. Well, you know what I want to do with this hat is I want to crochet. I know I've never crocheted before, but I want to crochet like a topper that can fit on here, like a rubber band that just sticks on this, and then it's like a little wizard hat from this. Because this has like sentimental value, so I'd love to turn it into a wizard hat if I could. I meant, was you were trying animation in school? Type of motion wizard looking for? Oh, like what was I trying to do in school? Well, the school that I went to, here, I gotta focus on this for a second. You guys are getting me too distracted here. I feel like this one is kind of like, these match the vibe, but I just don't like this one that much, to be honest. But we'll keep these together. So this will be the ones that go together. We actually might need to throw a couple of things too today, which would be kind of annoying. Even though we love throwing, throwing gets a thumbs up, right? We don't love it. It gives positive energy. Throwing does. Okay, here we go. Okay. You asked me what I wanted to do. I wanted to try, but what kind of animation? Like I wanted to do video games and stuff, right? But I took one beginner class in it, and I just really struggled with doing the same thing over and over again. That, like onion skinning, you know, the image. I just couldn't get through it. Okay. So I gave up on that dream there. Shoot. Trying to roll away. Did you guys see that? That's so funny. Christopher. Come on, bro. I don't know what that movie is, dude. What? I need my fettling knife here, and I need to cut some things. We have a little... We need some scratchy scratch, and we need a hole punch. This is kind of looking a little stressful. No, I don't know what you're talking about, Christopher. Can you see the full link? No, I can't see link. I think that'll be good enough. Think, what is this that you're doing? All right, I have extremely paranoid to type that in. Just so you know, I will not. I don't think I'm gonna type something in. This is how you could have your achievements without you having to get it. I'll look up the sync tube thing after the stream. You know, I just gotta make sure, like, I feel comfortable with it. That's all. Oh, you guys are testing it first? Okay. As long as it's not dangerous. Alright, so do we gotta pour some of this water out? So now we'll be making a mark. Alright, so now when we pull this away, you see how there's little marks? So then we know where to make our hole punch, right? And I wonder how big we're gonna go with our hole punch here. Because part of me is a little bit nervous to do this. The whole... Or just do it. Come on. And now that they're jars, I can be a little bit more like... I wish they were wider jars, that's the only thing. Alright, so we got this one over here. So we got our two holes. I have one tool that I actually really like, but I think I put it over there, huh? Needed the braids to go with the hat. Oh, for my Willie Nelson look? Yeah, for sure. I just need to, what's it called? I need to brush my hair before I braid it. Because right now it's kind of nesty. So. Alrighty, guys. Yeah. Been lurking for a while. It's so peaceful here. Yeah, there is good energy. Alright. So we're gonna take this. Wait, hold on. Yeah. So all I'm doing is taking a little bit of water, putting it right around this zoom. Does zoom help? Show you guys what I'm doing. Maybe a little bit. That's all I'm doing is I'm making a mark. The only thing is I gotta make sure I know that what I'm doing can be seen from the camera. That's my biggest problem, I think, when I'm bad at like working for you guys, for your visual benefit. Alright, we're going to do this one here too. So you can see how we just mark everything out first, and we're just slowly getting the edges to become soft. And we're just going to put this together, right? And I like it when these tubes are a little bit softer. Like when they're a little bit softer, you get some bend in them so they can warp kind of nice. And then if the vessels themselves are actually a little bit harder, then you can squish them together without distorting these too much, right? So that's the really nice part about like allowing these, I was really allowing these pots to get slowly dry enough to where it's not going to push in too much, hopefully, you know, cross our fingers. Maybe on some of the later ones, or the ones that are a little bit more wet in the bin over there, they're going to be not great, but we'll see how this all goes here in a second. So again, you plan on doing something with the animal slash thingy on the top with this one? Oh yes, I already finished them. I'll show you quick, just so you guys can see what I'm doing. These are, so this is our Generation 5 water whistles, right? Which is kind of cool to think that we've done a good variety of them now. But these ones are just normal toppers. Does this fit on here? Well, this might not be the one for this one, right? But it's just a normal topper, right? That has a whistle in the lid itself. So we're masking the whistle to make these, and these are jars instead of closed forms, where before they were closed forms. So we're doing jars with whistle encapsulated lids, and that's it on these ones. Maybe we'll add a little bit of just like visual interest, but we're trying to keep these guys a little bit more like just testing out, not like being more about designing the object than just like designing form to have influence. Like, I don't really know. It's too complicated. I feel like I can't explain it well enough. Does that make like sense? Like, I'm not trying to have fun with the object. I'm trying to like mask what the object is a little bit using the form. So like, form is important, but it's important for a specific reason. Is that okay? Whatever. I'm just gonna attach these now. Okay. Purpose of our form? Not really. It's like the purpose of the form is to like leave a surprise in the form, right? The purpose of the form isn't to function, it's to like function in a specific way. I actually need to have a connector here. That's actually a little embarrassing. I should have made something. I also need to get a brush. Man, okay. There's a lot of things going on here. I feel like I wish I had my longer brush though. Now we can actually look on the inside, which is the nice part, and we can paint the seam on the interior. So that was like the whole point of doing these jars is right now, is that we can actually help out the attaching from the interior of the object here. Sound died? Oh, the music is gone, you mean? Camera, hey. We gotta do here, guys. We got to look around because we need to find something to attach here. So for the time being, we have some leftover parts from our little excursion from last week. So let's just look around here. Hold on. Mini wheel. So you guys can see what I'm doing over here. So I got some stuff back here. Look at what we got in here. We got some cool stuff in here, I'm pretty sure. Look at that. We got a nice handle too. Got another two little things here. Alright, here we go. Close in. Wheel. Alright, guys. So this is our pet lizard. His name's Jonathan Lizard. He's a good boy. So Jonathan Lizard is going to be joining us on stream today. And we'll see what he does for us here. So I feel like this little connection point in between would be so lit. We just get a little Where's my needle tool at? Is he trying to sneak underneath? Oh no, he's right there. Yeah, it's kind of sick. We like that. So we're going to be using those parts that we make as little adornments for these. So this way we can use the rest of these parts. It's actually kind of a shame because some of the parts look ugly. So, I don't want to have to throw more though. That was kind of the point, was to avoid that. Okay, well let's just do this on all of them and we'll revisit the whole idea. Also, something that we should have kept in mind is we should have done this on a bat, so then I can move this so I don't have to risk moving it and breaking something while everything is still kind of soft, because I'm going to leave this out for a little bit and it's going to get a little bit harder. So I have some that, well, no matter what, I'm gonna have some dust on any of them, so it's whatever. So you see what I mean? We're gonna work on a bat, so then we can just move the bat away while it dries. We really should do like an edge. This is why I wasn't smart when making this object. I'm feeling the vibe of this. All right. You see why we had to do there? We had to make a little squiggle so we could match this squiggle, right? It had to be done. We didn't really like how it was, right? But it had to be done. So then that the vibe can match on them a little bit more. Because we did kind of just like the form of this one, but we had to do the little squiggle for them to really fit. So that's why I was so upset, if you guys remember, when I first made this one over here. I was like, oh, I don't know why I was hypnotized by the wheel to do that. I need a little bit longer one. This one's a little bit thicker too. I actually kind of like that. But let's see. Maybe I'll try the small one on this one. Yeah, I think this was actually a good idea. Dude, doesn't it feel like we're swimming in the cosmos right now? I wonder if I could do that. Should we do that right now on stream for you guys? Okay, hold on. Pausing. You might hear some loud music, so sorry. Gotta do like floating in space. Okay, so I feel like this would be funny. So how are we gonna do this? I think it needs to be like this, right? And then we can go like this. I remember YouTube. Might be like a zoom in of like the chat. Let me just make sure there's nothing like. I gotta make sure this comment section is appropriate. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. But we should remove it so it's its own window, though. I remember that's important. We're just doing some. We're trying to get in the space vibe. You know, guys? Like. We're trying to just get in the space vibe right now. Oh no. No. Why? Alright, is this gonna work? What's going on? It should be over here though. I guess we don't want to see that guy, right? Alright, and I'm trying to get it better quality because that looks like total, it looks terrible. Is this better? This should look like way better. But we can get it even better than that though, right? We can get it even better? I think so. That looks good. What do you guys think? Were we not space vibing? We were space vibing, that's why I did this. And then I feel like we should just space vibe from one angle, and we can get rid of that. I feel like this is enough of a space vibe. Okay. But I do need to change the color of this then though. Do we? Nah, we can be a warm color. That's gonna create good contrast. That's really what it is. Alright, now we gotta turn the sound from this guy off. So then we can turn the This is what we used to do on the old pottery streams. Zoom. Camera A. Perfect. Now, dude, it's literally a space cowboy right now. How funny is that? Okay, guys. Dude. Okay. So, this is what we need. Do we just fit this midway through? Really, what's the problem with doing that though? You know? Is there one? Maybe we do something where it's tilted. Actually, we're gonna do that. I feel like this has potentially be like a total vibe. Oh, if these were green, screen green, it'd be awesome. I don't if somebody could get in contact with the company who does these and they made green screen green ones. Yeah, that's my dream one day that, you know, above all else, I hope this channel can lead me to somebody in the future who can get me a green version of this without painting it. Like, I don't want to paint it because I don't want it to chip off and get in the clay. Like, I want them to like do an injection mold one. Like, I want to get in contact with the company. I'll sponsor them one day, hopefully. Do you think about how cool it would be to try the older green screen shirt be a floating head? The only thing is with a green screen, this isn't green. So like, I need to go back to wearing the head microphone setup, and I just don't like that as much. But okay, again, making our little mark, or where we're gonna put that hole there. Actually, we didn't even do it on this side. What he says, what am I making? I'm making a water whistle right now. So I'm connecting these two vessels together. I think something like that will be good. So now we got the hole punch here. I actually use the other one? No, we gotta use this one. This should be good. Alright, so now we got a hole inside it. Looks cool. Oh, you should see them when they're done. That's when they're really cool. Dun. I feel like when they make the sound, like that's what makes it all. Dude, what a transition that was. That was crazy. Dude, this is freaky. I can't get it. I try. It's like. I can't get it, dude. That's driving me crazy. Dude, it would have been awesome if I could do that. I make sci-fi ceramic stuff. Clay is magic. That is cool. Could pick a green screen vinyl on one, but it would feel plasticky and slippery. Yeah, I guess I could. What I was thinking would probably even be better is if I get 3D print a green like thing, like a shield that goes over this, that kind of clips onto the side, so it actually just covers just this edge. You know what I mean? So then I don't even have to get a new one of these. It literally is just like a little wall that covers that. So I've had some ideas. I've had some thoughts on stuff like that. Song needs more kappa. Like that? What happened? Oh my, whatever. That thing, it always crashes. Dude, this is getting spooky. I didn't like the sound that it made hitting the wheel head. It was almost like too high pitched, you know. I feel like as soon as I heard what that was gonna sound like, I backed out. Camera A. I feel like I'm from like Cowboy Bebop. It's like space western. So again, we're just kind of painting around that seam on the outside. And again, we're pretty excited because now, since they're jars, we can help with this bond through the inside of the vessel, right? So again, that was kind of the big thing about these jars too, is that now it allows us to enter inside the vessel there, right? What was our lizard's name from earlier? Was it Jonathan the Lizard? We're gonna get Jonathan here. That's how we have to exit, because we're in space. It's so funny, dude. Alright, we gotta look at this. What the heck's going on? Get that out of there. Imagine the space water would feel so good. Space water? I can't even... Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. That is literally like space water. Dude, the space water's crazy, man. That's how I imagine you go somebody who's like on the space water lazy river. You know what I mean? That's kind of funny. Okay. Anyway, so what do we got here? Well, we're actually gonna have to cut off some of the best part of this one, which is a little sad. It seems like it's actually supposed to be like a really sad song, but like somebody like messed with it a little bit. I actually kind of like how they like aim towards each other. There's something that feels kind of screwed up with that. Like it feels like sour. We didn't do this on a bat. I can't believe we forgot the most vital part of what we learned last time. Now we're not going to do it. Use a bat at the end, so then it doesn't look like I made a mistake. Alright. A little bit more though. A guy I knew, he was making fun of me for using a needle tool to spread slip. And I was like, yo, actually, needle tool's like elite for spreading slip. So I didn't know if he was joking or not. But it felt like he was messing with me about it. I was like, wait a second, dude. The reason why I like it is because you can gather it on your needle, and then you can scratch, and then you can, to play slip, that's all you do is you just, here, zoom. So, imagine this is your needle tool, and you see how I'm like twirling this, and then it gets all the stuff around it clean. Does that make sense? So like you can scratch, so say you're scratching, and then to play slip, that's all you do is run through the scratch and spin, and it leaves slip on either side. So that's why I like the needle tool. That's my defense of the needle tool using to spread slip, right? I like the needle tool. I was using the edge of a paintbrush just so you guys could kind of see what's happening a little bit, but it does the same thing. Okay, now we got to get this one out of here. We don't want to see him again. Dude, way. Dude, get the heck out of here. Bruh. Get out of here, man. Come on, dude. This, you see this guy? He's crazy. He's trying to sneak into this shot, dude. Freaking this astronaut, man. Dude, there's so much space here. Get your astronaut looking head out of here, man. Get that. So funny. He's just bothering me now. I don't like him there. Wait, yeah, we're not doing the bat on principle, I remember. Yeah, he's not learning from his mistake. He keeps creeping up on me, dude. Bam. 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 Get him out of here. Space violence. That's the name of the stream. Space violence. I know that astronaut was bothering me, dude. Slip with the space water. I'll call it like cosmic mucus. Right. So we already know we're going to be cutting this one quite a bit, but let's see like what we can do here. Because why don't we try to be weird? You know, like, why not? Just as big. Dude, what is that, a spider in this thing? Yo, my guy, you gotta get out of here, dude. Jeez. I didn't like the look of that guy. It's like a little spider thingy. We kind of want this big tube. I feel like it'd be kind of funny. feel like the big tube won't work, really. You guys are so funny. Yeah, he's just bothering me. Is he still there? Hold on, let's see. Is he gone? Okay, dude. See, I'm feeling nervous, dude. Camera A. I'm feeling nervous about that guy over here, dude. He's just messing with me now. Do you guys want to see something cool? This is my cosmic tool to the green. You only get these in space, dude. These are the sponsors for today. Space tools. They're by the Martians, man. Martians are really good at making pottery tools. Zoom. Zoom. Thank you. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna show you guys some cool little tricks here. So do you see how we cut that with that little tool? And it's all sharp edges there. So nothing's stopping us from recentering this, right? Because we want this to just be like one connection point. We don't really care if this doesn't make sound at this point. Like, watch. Nothing stopping us from just centering and throwing again. Zoom. Oh, this is as much zoom as we can get in here. Sorry, guys. I'm the astronaut. The astronaut is me. Everything is one. Whoa. Cosmic spider. Spider. Great band name. Interesting. I don't even know how to say that. Now it's like a real ring now, since we smoothed that side out, because it was all cut before, right? This out. There we go. All right, so we need this back here, and we need this back here. In, flip, in between. Dude, I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh. Could you guys hear that? It literally was not an alien noise. Even though we're in space, that was my stomach, dude. It's like the loudest my stomach's ever been. Those look like ray guns or something. I didn't even see that it did bend the shape of the whole thing is bent a little bit now. Should be okay though. Alright guys, I think it's time we try them, and then we're basically done for the day. Yeah. I just don't know which ones these all go to, that's the only thing. And I know that they don't fit in for some of them. I understand. It's more of just like proof of concept rather than nice fit, you know? Right. Guys, we'll play the whistles for you. Tomorrow we're gonna make funnels, handles, and well, wait. Oh. Right? This is like totally space vibes, I feel like. Alright, do you guys want to see if it works? Alright, let's get a drill bit. This is a test, and obviously we're going to get some air leakage here. But I can imagine. I'm holding it with this hand. So if I want it, probably right about here. Ready? Okay, that didn't work at all. You see that? Dang it. Okay, that's how this one works. Oh wait, now it's really stuck to. Oh no. Oh gosh, that did not fit too good. Is that the music's done? No. Well, I guess it'll be okay. So that was the first one. We do gotta probably make a little bit of a bigger hole for these, in all honesty. So frustrating. right? And so once you put water in these, you're going to see that when you pour from one to the other, the water is pushing air through them. So, and also I need to make a bigger hole here. But I think once I finish that, it'll all be good. Last one. Does the sound come from the pots themselves? Yeah, it's like these are the whistles, right? And so the chamber of airflow is this. And so water is in here, and so when you tilt water from one to the other, it pushes air through it. But you only get a little bit of what it's actually going to sound like right now, because obviously I can't put water in them yet. But you can kind of get the vibe for what it's going to be like. Sorry, that's going to be so loud for you guys. But it's these guys that are the whistles, right? So it's hard. I wish I actually should have a bigger hole than I have an exit hole. My input hole is a little bit small, but we want them to be small. We just want to make sure they work. But we're going to be putting little funnels here for water, so you can pour water in these little holes. And then we're going to have a handle for these, obviously, like something like up here. So yeah, pretty excited about them. Put this one away. All right. Well, hey guys. Thanks for watching. That's all I got today is those water whistles. We finished trimming and connecting them. So tomorrow we're gonna do the handles and any other little additions. We might actually make some weird little throne knobs to go on them too. I kind of like the idea that they are like these little laser guns, you know. I know it seems kind of weird, but I actually like the idea of that a little bit. Yeah, we actually kind of think that's cool. Maybe we should use the stream as like a jumping off point. But we could throw some knobs with some like rings around it. You know, like how like a laser gun has the little squiggles. We could do some really cool. We could do some cool things, you know. Yeah, anyway. Okay. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Peace.